Vlog every day in April 3. Today is April 3rd. And we're going to talk about books. We're going to talk about some of my favorite books. I got a stack right here. These are some books that I've read in the last, since 2013 began. And I wanted to talk about them. We're going to start with The Rise of Endymion by Dan Simmons, the final book in the Hyperion Cantos. And damn, if you want to just spend a lot of time, they're not small, but spend a lot of time in an amazing universe with some amazing characters. First of all, Hyperion is just going to blow your mind. It's just going, and it's going to be great. And I envy you the opportunity of reading Hyperion for the first time. I would totally, if I could, just get hypnotized so I could just read it again for the first time. This is the final book, the fourth book, and I just want to say it was a long time coming for me. It probably between the first and the last book in the series. I mean, they've all been out for a long time, but it was probably 10 years. So it was a long time coming for me to finally finish this series, and I cried like a freaking baby. Just in bed next to Catherine, she's asleep, and I'm just bleh. Speaking of older books, we're gonna get even older here, and great politics and great stories. I just finished the Isaac Asimov Foundation trilogy. I did not continue reading after the trilogy was over, but also very good. Amazing that these books are over 50 years old, and they stand up. They're science fiction novels that absolutely seem like they could have been written today. I mean, occasionally not. Occasionally they talk about like libraries with books and card catalogs, and the computers are very bad. The computers are very slow, but they do have computers, so that's pretty impressive. But the way that these books work is they're told in a series of short stories. It'll like skip forward in time, and there'll be another short story and skip forward in time, because they take place over a truly large amount of time. Just really enjoyable. One of the awarded the Hugo as best series ever. It was awarded the Hugo as best series ever. I did not know that. That's funny. I didn't know that you could have an award for the best thing ever. Forever. I don't know if maybe they could vote later and change it. And then finally we're going to switch to something that is a new book, absolutely brand new. Just walked into Barnes & Noble, saw it, and thought that it would be an interesting read, and it totally was. This is A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan. If J.K. Rowling and Charles Darwin and Jane Austen had a baby, that would be impossible. That would be a messed up baby. But if they wrote a book together, it would be this book. It's basically a tale of a Victorian woman who goes and is obsessed and fascinated by dragons, which do not really live in the country where she's from, so she goes on an expedition, and there's like parts that are like Victorian culture and her rebelling against like sexism, and there's, you know, there's a kind of little love story in it, and it's such a cool mix. You know, there's really funny moments, and there's really tense and stressful moments, and I just enjoyed this book a great deal. I haven't heard anything about it, so I feel bad, and if you should go buy this, because it was fantastic. So those are some book suggestions for Vlog Every Day in April, number 3. Goodbye!